Yo, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Alucard 13 here. Trying something a bit new today. Let me turn that up. I've been doing gaming for a while, and I've recently started doing manga reviews. Now I think I want to try my hand at anime reactions. I have a lot of anime that I like, and I've never done reactions to them, and I do go back and watch it from time to time, so I figured I'd just, watch it with you. You can see how I like it, I can see how you like it. So let's get the ball rolling. I'm going to start off with Trinity Blood, Episode 1, Flight Night. Let's get this thing going here, huh?
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
The ultimate sin of humanity, perpetrated upon itself, which cast the shroud of death across the world.
Earth is getting lit up.
Centuries ago.
Looks like all-out nuclear war. That's not good.
And out of that lasting darkness, they emerged.
They emerged with their crazy warships. Get her done. Humans are getting absolutely smoked. Dude with gun arms. He looks like a boss. Grenade launchers are not good enough.
From the legends of ancient times, they have been called forth into the world anew. Vampires.
Vampires. Episode 1, Flight Night. There's my boy,
Excuse me?
Father Abel Nightroad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Father. Is there something I can get you?
A cup of milk tea would be nice, with 13 spoonfuls of sugar.
I'm sorry?
It sounds silly, I know, but it should quiet my stomach until we get to Rome.
It's a hell of
Are
a
you
sweet
not
tooth you
feeling well,
got there.
Father? Have you maybe tried eating anything?
Well, actually, I haven't had a bite in over 20 hours.
Oh, that's easy to fix. The ship has restaurants.
And fine ones at that, I'm sure. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. It's 2 weeks before I receive my monthly stipend. Until then, I have exactly 4 dinars to my name. The church was
4
kind enough
dinars.
to pay for my ticket. Of course, when it comes to
Denarii, that's
and
Greek,
things like
right?
that, they're generally quick to remind me of my vow of poverty.
Vow of poverty.
So, if you don't mind, a milk tea with 13 spoonfuls of
Translation,
sugar
the
would be
Vatican
heavenly.
wants to keep all the
Sure.
money for
Coming
themselves.
right up.
So you're studying to become a pilot then?
Yes, well, someday I'd like to fly a ship as beautiful as this one. It's just a crazy dream, I know.
Evil Nightroad. One of my favorite all-time anime characters.
Okay, here you go! I'm so sorry. Here, let me clean that up for you. Really, I didn't mean to. Oh, I guess I'll make you another cup. On second thought, you deserve a little something extra for your trouble. How
Oh,
about
yeah?
a sandwich? My treat, of course.
Really? Oh, you're
I guess that works too.
This is the bridge. Jessica, something to drink, please.
Yes, sir, Captain, right away. I'm sorry, Father. Would you mind waiting a bit while I take care of this?
No, I'll wait. All the powers of heaven and earth couldn't move me from this spot. So your name's Jessica?
Mm-hmm. Jessica Langston. And may I ask your name, Father?
Abel Nightroad. I'm a touring priest from the Vatican.
You're a touring priest.
Jessica, you're still the only one on this ship I trust to make a decent cup of coffee.
If you say so, sir.
Oh, thanks.
I couldn't help but notice, sir. There's a slight error in your trim angle. You may want to correct that before it gets any worse.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's a good eye there.
Orson, that's a 3-month pay cut for negligence on...
Captain.
Maybe we should let Jessica take the number 2 seat. I'd feel a lot safer.
Sorry, Orson, you've just been replaced.
You got clowned, son. Do better.
Seriously, though, good luck on the next exam.
Thanks.
I guess that 3-month dock in your pay isn't so important anymore, huh? Love the animation in the show.
It's a vampire!
I miss early 2000s anime. It was just better. More detailed.
Sorry, you were saying something? You filthy Terran.
Sorry, I'm yawning so much. I'm getting tired. It's almost that time.
I'll save you for later.
You have now entered the Matrix.
Is that the master code? He's hijacking the ship.
No.
And just like that, it's done. This flying behemoth is mine. All too easy. From here, we continue our way to Rome, where I'm going to drop this thing on the roof of the Vatican.
I don't think that's going to go well for you, but we'll see, won't we?
What are those pilots doing?
It's just a little turbulence.
That face. Intoxicating. I could drink it in for hours.
Pardon me, Jessica. I've been
Caught
getting all
with
of
your
this a
hand
bit
in
of
the
thought,
cookie jar.
And I just don't feel right about eating for free, so...
The Vatican?
Oh, whoopsie. Clumsy me.
Jessica! This way.
Good. Run then. There's nothing like the thrill of the hunt.
He got messed up big time. Just a little steam torched the whole left side of his face.
To the Vatican. I have hijacked the cargo and passenger airship Tristan.
Vatican
It's
is
routed
looking
from one
tight.
kingdom in the kingdom of Albion on its way to Rome. You have exactly 1 hour to release the men of the Fleur de Mal that you hold in captivity. There will be no negotiation. If they are not released within
It's a
the
big
allotted
ass
time,
hut.
I will bring the Tristan down upon your heads.
How does a 12-year-old get elected Pope?
Will His Holiness hear it a second time?
No need. Once was enough.
Sister, what shall we do?
You must be resolute, Your Holiness.
This must be like a Borgia's situation.
It's so frightening.
We have information.
Like that's
from
his
the
real
historical
sister.
department. Alfred, Count of Mainz, vampire, credited with 67 murders to date. Member of the radical
Got
group
yourself a
Fleur
serial
de Mal.
killer.
At present, we have 3 of his comrades in our custody. Clearly, this is a proclamation of war against the Vatican.
Oh, is that right?
We may have to consider the possibility of giving in to his
This
demands.
poor kid
No, that is
has a
not
devil
an
and an
option, Your
angel
Holiness.
sitting on his shoulder.
There is but one solution.
Then there's
We
this
must
guy.
shoot them down.
Kill them all.
Shoot them
Let
down.
God sort them out.
Brother,
The situation demands action.
The Tristan belongs to the Kingdom of Albion. Think of the strain that would place on our diplomatic relations.
Your Holiness, at your command, our military is prepared to deploy the thrust bomb. The weapon has been tested successfully for use.
You gotta question a holy organization that has an army. Even with vampires in existence, really?
A man of your Holiness's position simply cannot have terms dictated to him by a lowly vampire.
Well then I suppose.
No, you mustn't. Your Holiness.
Blessed are those who perish in the
leader.
name of the Lord. The Vatican is the organ of divine will on earth.
Totally a good choice to elect a 12-year-old.
Then please give me the command.
It doesn't seem right. All those hostages.
Your Holiness, for the sake and for the glory of humankind, I have no doubt the passengers on that ship would gladly sacrifice their lives.
I don't know, Jask. Trinity blood is the shit, bro.
Well now, that was close. I suppose it's quite fortunate my conscience finally proved stronger than my appetite. Ah, this looks right.
Where are we?
The entrance to the subbridge. I see. The controls are completely logged off. It seems the ship is set to take us to Rome on autopilot.
So, what does that mean?
It means the two of us will just have to do something, won't we?
Yes, but how?
The two of you, huh?
Well, we're not welcome on the main bridge at the moment, and since our only chance to save everyone on board is to bring the Tristan down for a safe landing, we'll simply have to restore manual control and fly the ship from here.
Wait, flyer? Father, even if that was as easy as you make it sound, I saw it! That vampire had the master code from somewhere! You'll never be able to reset it to manual!
Is that right? Let me just hack this shit real quick.
Don't tamper with it, Father! That can only be done by a programmer specialized in lost technologies!
Exactly.
It'll be all right. Have a little faith.
See? I told you.
There now. That wasn't so difficult now, was it? Manual controls back online.
Father, who in the world are you?
We should really concentrate on flying the ship.
Loaded
Sure,
question.
But aren't you forgetting something? We still don't have a pilot.
No, actually we do. She's standing right beside me.
You want me to do it? No, that's crazy.
What's that? But a while ago...
Theory and practice aren't the same thing. I can't do it.
You can't do it. Now, how could you ever possibly know that if you've never tried?
Cardinal Caterina.
Oh, Sister Kate, what is it?
Brother Francesco is the same as ever, isn't he?
I do hope that's not all you came
Vatican version of
No, my lord.
Cortana.
An interesting development. We've received confirmation that a cruisenik is a passenger on board the Tristan.
Is there a deputy enforcer who can move right away?
A cruisenik.
If you have instructions, I can reach him immediately.
For those of you who aren't familiar with what a cruisenik is,
Do what you can to support the cruisenik.
you know what?
Passenger casualties to
Just wait.
50%.
You'll find out.
Understood.
Understood.
In the end, brother and I are not so different.
What are you... Father, how can you just stand there smiling at a time like this?
Calm as a Hindu cow.
Otherwise, we could die.
Oh, I understand the situation. It just so happens that I believe we're all going to be saved in the end. Chin up. I have faith in you. I know you can do this if you put your mind to it.
I'll try. All right, now leveling off at 12,000 feet.
Hope I'm not late. I took my time. I had myself a little feast on the way here.
Is that right?
The other passengers.
Jessica, no matter what happens, just keep flying the ship.
And do your best not to look.
I suppose you thought you were pretty clever up on that bridge. There's nowhere left to run.
Oh no! Totally by accident.
Lucky.
Well, at least I'm safe for now. More or less.
We're not going to talk about the fact that he's clearly clinging to the side of his ship with no grabbable surfaces and climbing it like a vampire.
You shouldn't have interfered with my work, priest.
He is a priest, among other things. Here we go.
I wish you
Put on his serious
screams
face.
as I drained the life from their bodies. I might not have had to drink so much if not for what you did to me.
Enough. You've had your fill.
I'll drink your blood too.
Nanomachine Kruznik 02. Power output 40%. Activate.
And this is why Father Abel is one of my favorite all-time anime characters. Now, I'm a huge fan of vampire anime. I've seen them all. Blood Plus, Vampire Knight, Hellsing, Black Blood Brothers, Trinity Blood. I've seen so many of them, and out of all of them, the only one that I can even compare to my favorite, Alucard, obviously, look at the name, is Father Abel Nightroad. And one of the reasons is he has limiters, just like Alucard. So when Abel goes Kruznik 100% versus Alucard 100%, I'm not entirely sure who would win, because Abel is a Kruznik, and he's about to tell you what a Kruznik is, and that gives him a little bit of an edge over Alucard.
What are you?
The air pressure.
Interesting. You're clearly not human.
Clearly.
You're not one of us.
Has it never occurred to you that there may be something beyond the two? Humans eat the flesh of cows and birds. Vampires drink the blood of humans. So then, why not a being still further up on the food chain?
Stands to reason.
Which preys upon the vampires. I am a Kruznik, a vampire that feeds on the blood of vampires.
And that's why I think he would give Alucard a hard time.
It's coming in fast.
You talked about your work. This is more than a simple plot to release your comrades, isn't it? You're working for someone. I want to know who.
That side is insane. I think he makes it with his own blood, using like blood magic. Like a hot knife through butter.
I promise the next cut won't kill you, or the next.
Wait, it's true. Someone hired me. Rosencrantz, it was them. What are you doing?
No, it's what you're doing. He made you rip out your own heart and kill yourself.
For your crimes on this earth, you are sure to be damned. Nonetheless, I will say a prayer on your behalf.
How do you fuck with that, bit? Normally vampires don't have that kind of an ability. That is next level.
Jessica, cut the engines! Cut the engines and lower altitude! Hurry!
Right.
faster. I want you to steer straight for the ground.
But that's too dangerous. Why?
A missile. A lost technology from ancient times. It's locked onto our position, tracking our heat trail. At this altitude, we're dead. An airship simply doesn't have the maneuverability to evade impact. But in the lower atmosphere, with a steep enough descent, we can veer just before hitting the ground and faster than the missile's turn rate.
But how? That's impossible.
Or you could just snipe it out of the sky.
Reporting. Target destruction confirmed. All clear.
Acknowledged. Return to
And
base.
he was the contingency plan the Cardinal sent.
No response. It seems the thrust bomb was detonated prematurely.
Thrust bomb. Call it a missile. It's what it is.
You did it, Jessica. You flew brilliantly.
So you mean that's it? We're going to be all right?
I think so. Just one thing. After we land in Rome, do you think perhaps I could still have that sandwich?
It just saved your life from making me a sandwich, woman.
The Rosenkreuz. Are you sure?
Yes. The evidence we've gathered points to the Order of Rosenkreuz as one of the key financial backers of the Fleur de Mal's operations.
So, it's been 10 years. The world's enemy, Contra Mundi, is starting to move.
And that is it for episode 1, Flight Night of Trinity Blood. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. I plan on putting out more. I'm going to go through Trinity Blood, and then, well, I might not do it consecutively. Depends on how well this video is received. I might jump around to other anime and just, like, do epic moments and stuff. I have a lot of anime on hand. And I could just pull up other ones online if I want, obviously. So, you know, let me know how you like this reaction video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.